Hello guys, good day and welcome. In today's lesson, we're looking at translations. We're still under transformation geometry and we're looking at translations today. Now, to translate in mathematics means to move or to shift an object or a point. So we're going to look at how to move a shape or how to shift a shape or a figure or any given point from one position to another position. The original shape is called the object, and the new or the translated or the moved or the shifted shape will be called the image of that shape. All right, as we can see on the screen, we have a rectangle, a triangle. Now, with this triangle, with 3 points, triangle has got 3 points, that point, this point, and this point there, the 3 points. So this triangle can be moved into any other position. It can be moved into any other position on the screen, maybe to this side or to that side, to any point on the any different position. So moving the triangle from one position to another is what we call the translations. Got it? Great. There are two types of translations. We have the vertical translation, which we move the shape, either we move it down or we move the shape up like that. So this shape here can be moved upwards or downwards. That is called the vertical translations, and that we are moving along our y-axis. This is our y-axis here, and we know the y-axis spans from zero origin going up and going down. So whenever we are doing vertical translations or whenever we are moving our points either to go up or to move downwards or to shift downwards, we have what we call the vertical translations. Got it? Great. Then our horizontal translations, we are moving along our x-axis. So if we have a point or a shape here and we move that shape to this side, the right side here, or we move the shape going backwards to the left side here, then we have done what we call the horizontal shift or horizontal translations, where we moved along the x-axis here. So we moved either to the left or to the right, and that is called horizontal translations. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to translate objects into images. That is, you should be able to draw a given the image of a given shape in a new position. For example, after the lesson, this triangle we've seen here, you should be able to translate it into a different position according to the instructions given to us. We are going to look at the basic clues to do this. All right. So with this triangle on screen, if we had to move or to shift this 2 units, let's say 2 units down and 3 units to the right. So we are moving 2 units down, 2 down, and 3 units to the right. 3 units to the right. How can we do this? Look at this carefully. Now, let's leave this. We are taking each of the points as we indicated. So we are at this point now, this place here. It says 3 units to the right and 2 units down. You can start with this 2 units down or 3 units to the right. Any of them you can start with. Let's start with the first one, 2 units going down. So we are at this point here. It says 2 down. So you count from that, you count your lines or your squares. So where you are now, the origin or the original point is your point 0. So we have 0 there. We are going down 2 units. So 1, 2. Our new point should be drawn here at this place now. This is where we should have our new point. Got it? Great. Now let's do the other one. We take the second point here, also 2 units down, 1, 2. That should be here. You should have it here. But remember that we were not only given 2 units down, we were also given 3 units to the right. So as we are moving the points down, we need to also move to the right side. How do we do that then? So this is what we are going to now do. 2 units down, we did 1, 2 at this point. You don't have to mark it yet because you've not done the second one. 3 units to the right now will be, we were at this point here, 1, 2, right? Going to the right. Now that becomes our 0 now. So we have 1, 2, 3 at this point here. So our point will be now at this place. That is our new, the image of that point we did. Let's take the second one. This point, 2 down, 1, 2. 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3. Get it? Got it? Great. So our new point will be at this place here. Great. Then we take the last point, which is on top here, 2 units down. So we are at this point, 2 down will be 1, 2, this place. Then 3 units to the right, that point we are now, it's our 0. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we have this point now. Then we join the point using our rulers to get the new, the translated image. Do you see how it is? So the object, this is the object and this is the image. The image should be the same size. If I use the ruler, I was going to get a perfect straight lines, just as what we had in the object here. So your object and your image should be the same size and they should look the same. Nothing changes. You are only moving it from one place to another place. Get it? Got it? Great. So what did we do here? We moved all the 3 points, 1, 2, and 3, into a new position according to the instructions given to us here. If the question said move 4 units down and 6 units to the right, then we were going to do 4 units down will be, you can start with any point. You can start with this point, or that point. So you can choose any one that you want to start with. So we are now doing 4 units down, 4 and then 6 units to the right. So 4 units down, taking the one on top here, we are going to, that point is our 0. Don't count it as 1. That is 0. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 at this point. That is 4 down. We are not done, so don't mark it. You do the second one, 6 units to the right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So our new image will be at this point 2, 1. This point here. That is where we are going to have our image point. Get it? Got it? Great. Now we take the second point. Any of them, you can take this one now. 4 units down will be, remember that is our 0 there. Don't skip the axis, don't skip the line, okay? Count it as well. So we have 0, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, and 4. The question said 4 down, we are done. Do not mark that point until you have, or unless you have completed the second part, which is 6 units to the right. So we have 0, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4. 6 to the right, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we are now at 4, -3. 4, -3 will be that point. So this is our new point we got this place. Then our last point, which is this side. So that is going to be same thing, 4 units down. 0 is there. So we have 1 on the line, 2, 3, 4 units down, 6 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 2, -3 as the new coordinate of this. Then you use your ruler, take your time, and draw this neatly and nicely. Okay. This is our translated image. So this becomes the image of the object here. Get it? Got it? Great. Now, let us try and describe what happened here. From the blue object to the red image, what happened here? Let us take this to be our object and this to be our image. All right. So to check the translation or the movement that has occurred, we take each of the points and see what happened. So starting with this point here, this point there, that side, we are going to have, so that is our 0, right? So we have 1, 2. So a 2 is on the line there. So it's a 0 here, 1, 2. Then we move to the left until we get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's 2 units up and 6 units to the left. That is what we got. So it's 2 up and then 6 to the left. Let's check for another one if we get the same thing. Let us try this point here, the farthest point there. So this point, it's a 0. So we have 1, 2 there. Oh, the first one we did was a mistake because we didn't get to the final point. So let's go back there. It's not 2 up. Let's try that again. So we are here. We are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 up. Then we go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 left. Very good. This is perfect now. Now let's try the one we were doing now. This shape here. It's going to be, we have 0 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, which is also correct. Now let's move to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So this matches the first one we did. So you see, it's normal to make mistakes. However, when your points do not agree, you must go back and check what you did. Okay, now I want you to try out the following. You are moving or translating the shapes based on the instructions given on top. Question 1, you're translating it 5 units to the left. So you're taking all the 5 points we have there. This point 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you're moving it 5 units to the left to get the new image of the shape. You're doing that for all the 5 shapes. Please pause the video and do this work. When you're done, come back for the revision. And if there's anything you need assistance on, I'll be glad to assist. If there's any concept you did not get, please leave a comment and I'll be glad to assist you. Have a nice day further. Bye.